What's going on, Gruz Gang, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you've all had a great day, because unfortunately, if you're a fan of Neon Genesis Evangelion and you were hoping to snag one of those nice big fat Blu-ray box sets, you're probably already out of luck. So last year, about third quarter, I want to say October, G-Kids announced that they were going to be, that they had licensed, rescued all of Neon Genesis Evangelion, everything from the TV show, Death and Rebirth, and the end of Eva. Like, all of it. They got the theatrical and the home video release rights, and the fans went wild. I mean, obviously, who wasn't going to go crazy over the possibility of getting the original release of Eva finally, not only a re-release, but HD as at that, over, or should I say after, the Netflix fiasco, which, do I even need to bring that up? I don't really want to, but the highlights were bad dub, bad script, no end song, and the fans rioted, right? Now, at the time that Netflix got the rights to stream Eva, that secondary market kind of took a hit, you know. Ava's been one of those anime that the only way for you to get it is through the secondary market, such as eBay or private collectors or something to that effect. And to be honest, I've seen good sets, DVD used sets of Eva going for upwards of $300, $400, even $500. I managed to get a copy, a set, for about less than $150, so I considered myself pretty dang fortunate. So now everyone's going to be like, oh, you know, let's get rid of my DVDs because I'm going to be replacing it and upgrading it with the Blu-ray. So fast forward, and mysteriously, all the talk about G-Kids releasing Eva kind of quietly went away. I think the target release date was first quarter of this year, and it kind of came and went, and there wasn't so much as a fart heard from G-Kids or all the anime. It's like, where's all the hype? I mean, when they tweeted out that they were license rescuing Eva, it got like a massive amount of attention. I mean, this was a dream come true. This was what the fans wanted, okay? I mean, yeah, we love the fact that they're releasing the Ghibli stuff, but Eva? Come on. That's a given, right? The promotional pages were gone. Most of the announcements seemed to be taken down. It was almost as if something somewhere happened and the decision may have been reversed. Like, maybe they couldn't make good on their promise. I mean, what do you do? What do you tell the fans if you can't release it? You know, if it gets held up or put in some kind of weird licensing limbo. I mean, my first thoughts was, when my friend reached out a couple of weeks ago to talk about this, my first thought was, okay, well, this obviously has to do with licensing. And by licensing, I mean that damn end song, Fly Me to the Moon. That's obviously, it seemed like kind of a no-brainer at this point. I've no doubt music licensing has held up things before, has killed things before. I mean, if you thought copyright holders were aggressive, the music industry is infamous when it comes to their grip, their death grip on their licensing, right? I mean, we see the iceberg, but what we don't see under the surface is this deep well of just like spite and hatred for everyone. So I'm thinking, okay, well, if there's a problem, that's got to be it. And I'm thinking in the back of my mind, okay, I might make a video talking about this, like, You know, I'm going to put something dramatic up with in the title, like, where is Ava? Where is Neon Genesis? Neon Genesis, G-Kids betrayed us. You know, I'm thinking up titles for the video, right? Fast forward a couple of weeks, it kind of slipped my mind. And lo and behold, about a week ago, I get another notice that the Blu-ray has actually been released, and it has come and gone. Gone as in it's out of stock. Gone as in, yes, G-Kids released it. They did the pre-order, and it's over. It was essentially over within a few hours. And I am pretty sure he said that the notification went out after it went up for sale. How does that work? So yeah, if you are interested, I will put a link to the G-Kids store, to the Neon Genesis Evangelion Ultimate Edition page, where you can look and drool and curse the heavens over this release. And I gotta tell you, it's an amazing release. This Ultimate Edition is an Ultimate Edition. But what makes it so sad is the fact that it was limited to only 5,000 copies. And it says strictly limited to 5,000 copies for North America, and sold exclusively through the G-Kids store with a limit of 1 per customer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure some people have probably figured out a way around that. I mean, come on. If they can figure out a way around getting more than 1 PlayStation 5, I'm sure people walked away with several copies of this. But 5,000? And it's only the Ultimate Edition. Okay? Am I missing something here? To my knowledge, G-Kids has never done this before. They've never released such an elaborate copy of an anime, and they've never made it limited. I don't know if maybe that was part of the negotiation, or if they just wanted to make sure that they got their money back. I mean, come on, this is Ava. All right, this isn't like License rescuing something that we're pretty sure isn't going to sell. This is going to sell for years. They could have done multiple versions of the release. They could have done a standard Blu-ray, an Ultimate Edition Blu-ray, a limited Blu-ray. They could have milked this franchise like a cash cow. 5,000 copies and they're already gone. So let me tell you what now is going to happen. If you're an anime collector, if you're interested in collecting anime and you've been holding out, you've been holding on to hope that you're going to get this HD Blu-ray release, this ultimate version of Neon Genesis Evangelion, unfortunately, your only option now is going to be through the secondary market. If you were unfortunate enough to get rid of your DVD set that has the original ADV dub and sub and the ending Fly Me to the Moon, if you were unfortunate enough to get rid of that, now you're going to have to try to rebuy it, or you're going to have to pay who knows how much for this Ultimate Edition. And I can probably guarantee you, any of the lucky nerds, any of the lucky 5,000 nerds who got their hands on this are probably not going to be parting with it anytime soon. So I'm going to go ahead and rub a little salt in the wound to just tell you what is included, or what was included in this Ultimate Edition that G-Kids only limited to 5,000 copies. I'm reading from the website here. The Ultimate Edition features limited edition artwork The Ultimate Edition is encased in a premium quality rigid board shoulder box featuring artwork never before released in North America. These renderings of Asuka and Rei were previously featured on the Japanese Laserdisc release and are further accented with the high build UV treatment on the title and characters, with micro motion on the LCL around Rei. The set also includes 2 sturdy fold-out disc carriers featuring laser disc artwork of Shinji and Gendo on one, with Misato and Kaji on the other. Bonus classic dub and subtitled versions. In addition to the official dub and subtitled version, there is an extra set of discs including the bonus classic dub and subtitled version for the 26 episode series, as well as the films Evangelion Death, True to, and the End of Evangelion. A 156 page book, a perfect bound. Don't really know what that means, but I'm going to assume it means a very well-bound 156-page book collects promotional posters and artworks, a glossary of Angels and Eva units, a timeline of key moments in the release of Neon Genesis Evangelion, full credits list for each episode, detailed surveys of all 26 Neon Genesis Evangelion episodes, and more. Art boards, 11 double-sided 12 by 12 inch art boards, high quality replication of the full character based artwork from the famed Japanese Laserdisc release, printed on sturdy cardstock. These art boards are ready for wall display or additional framing. A limited edition resin paperweight model on Satial, maybe I'm pronouncing that right, the third angel, is the first angel to appear in Neon Genesis Evangelion and emerges from the sea in Episode 1, Angel's Attack. So this paperweight was created exclusively for the Ultimate Edition. And a Nerve ID card with lanyard, recreated from its appearance in Neon Genesis Evangelion. This double-sided guest ID card features the Nerve organization logo and includes a reusable 450mm lanyard adorned with the Magi System signature emergency indicators. This ID card and lanyard are created exclusively for the Ultimate Edition. So you get, let me see, how many discs? Over 11 discs. You get both official dub and sub, and which I'm assuming is the official dub and sub is the Netflix dub, and the bonus classic dub and sub. Okay, now unfortunately, there is a notation that says the international re-release of Neon Genesis Evangelion does not contain Fly Me to the Moon in any of its home video editions. So, yes, for some, that's a make it or break it. You know, that's a deal breaker. But for others, not so much. I'm fairly certain most fans would rather, have the original dub and or sub versus, if you had to pick one over the other, I'm thinking, maybe you'd want the original dub and sub. But this is a hell of an Ultimate Edition. But the thing that I still can't understand is why only 5,000 copies. Again, G-Kids could have milked this for years. What does this mean? Again, I don't know. G-Kids may do another release. There may be something in the works. But as of right now, they haven't proved themselves to be very trustworthy when it comes to this release. They announced it, then they missed their target date, then after it goes up for sale, they tell people about it after it's already gone. So what does that mean for a future release? I don't know. Maybe nothing. Maybe nothing is going to come of this. This could be the true end of Evangelion on the home video market. Just 5,000 copies. And considering the fans of this series have only grown, as in the number of fans has only grown over the years as this legendary anime has continued to be talked about in anime circles, you can't tell me that there are only 5,000 fans. I just don't buy that. So, for now, if you're fortunate enough to still have a DVD set of the original, by all means, hang on to it. And if you were one of the fortunate ones to get the Ultimate Edition, you better hang on to it too, because there doesn't seem to be any sign of any future releases. So what do you guys think about this? What is this? What do you think that this means? Is this the end of Ava, or could there be more Blu-ray in the works? Do you think that there's something going on behind the scenes as to why it was only limited to 5,000 copies? I'd love to get your take and your opinion on all of this. So definitely head to the comment section and let me know all about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Have an amazing day. Keep being awesome. And I will see you all in the next video.